Agatin chitab Kalenjin hakongoi missing eng boroindo noton netesetai nami asikobit iker ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV en nguni kakoit kasarta noton nekibendi asikobit kewisikong logoiwek. Kainenyun kekurenon Cynthia Terer en director nenyunet en ngunon ko Alan Kibrono. Kakomuch komongei minister en ministry noton netelelchin kergeindo ak bitet en emoni noton ko mheshimiwa Anna Wendot Cheptumo akomwa kole en nguni komokyingei ministry inotok chepkondok cheite bilion 5.7 chotok en budget noton nebo kenyitab 2026 ak kenyitab 2027 chekibendi kisuldaen tutik cheterter chebo bandab tai. Kong'ololi en kasarta nekaimuch koit taitab committee nebo bunge nebo emoni netelelchin urerioshek komwa kole mokyingei kora ministry inotok chepkondok cheite million 20 chekibendi keboisien en kanaptaetab tienik en tetutiet nekaimuch kotoi MP nekikomuch komuny noton ko Joanna Ngeno nekinaat missing kong'ong asikobit keker kele kakimuch ketestai ak tetutiet noton anan program nekimuch kolumda inendet Rift Valley murot tai ak Rift Valley murot katam notok nebo kekanapta tienik chebo bororietab Kalenjin.
That the ministry remains committed to prudent utilization of public resources and achieving value for money in all its programs and projects. Even the one for Joanna Ngeno, we shall form a committee so that we start talking about it and ensuring that we carry along the wishes of the family and also having the views from the relevant artists to implement the presidential directive that we do. These trainings that we are referring to are the trainings that we do to the artisans, those women who are doing the beadworks. You see these beadworks that we do it with in conjunction with the Ministry of Cooperatives, the cooperative societies. So these are women who sit together, then they make the beadwork. We supply them with the beads, but whatever they earn actually goes to them. It is what we call giving money, pesa mfukoni. It is money that they make, and because it is hard work, they actually do it. It is small trade that they do. But as we establish the centers now, then I think with time we'll be able to say they are in this place and this is the mark that we can.
Yekistaenge nato chitab Kalenjin ko coordinator ke ne kokimuch keborenji en bunge nebo county assembly nebo Narok ko kotinge ak nekokimuch kitita taitab bunge inotok motion nebo keisto en ministry notok nebo legut anan finance CC nebo ministry inotok noton ko David Ole Muntet koimuch kotach speaker nebo county assembly nebo Narok noton ko Davis Ole Dikire motion noton koimuch alage MCS koitita taitab bunge notok nebo county assembly ole konerekin MCS noton ko Muntet kele kitinge ak yautik cheterter missing ko wechetab rabinik chotok chebo serikalitab county nebo Narok agot kunoton kokimuch keborenji konetab kekosipkei ak nekoimuch koistogei alak en MCS chekoimuch kokochi kosibet motion inoton yekon komwa kole makotetai ichek kokochin motion kosibet noton nebo keisto en boroindab boisiet CC noton ko David Ole Muntet agot kunoton kotesetai MCS choton kole bendi anan komwa kole kikomuch ketestai keborenji Muntet kotinyegei ak yautik chebo wechetab malikab boror.
Today I received a proposal from members of both coalition, majority and minority side, on the changes of leadership. And as I was doing the communication, there was fracas of members. And I wouldn't advise further more than that. Members will address the issues that they had, but that is what was happening in the House today. After receiving this will be stopped by the party membership having their discussion away from the assembly, because my role as a speaker, if you bring a communication by the majority members, that is what I will do. Next is the county assembly business will continue. I allow the majority leader and the members to address.
Our bland impeachment of ZC for finance, Mr. Muntet. Of course, we have been given that mandate by the Constitution and of course relevant acts to conduct oversight. But because of intimidation and sort of coercion, some systems don't want to see that we fight corruption here in our county. Of course, what we are saying as members, the few elite members, we are it's a small number, but it's actually effective one, and we don't require more because we can do with this team.
Systematic corruption, conflict of interest in procurement processes, and concerns surrounding public revenue management, including the sale of Kikorok. The 21 billion development budget over the last 4 financial years that has yielded minimal visible impact on the ground.
Yekistoenge noto chitab kolenjin kakimuch kekochi kurset connecting in county nebo Nandi koker kole kaimuch konyor ng'omnotet ak ng'ulotyet koboto naet nebo tetutikab somanet asikobit keker kele kakimuch kekanapta sekta noto nebo konetishet en emoni. Niton ko kurset kobun director noto netelelchin kibagengeit noto nebo TSA mornet nebo Nandi nekong'ololi en kasarta nekaimuch koyai tuyet ak konetik cheechen chebo sukulishek cheterter chebunu county nebo Nandi en sukulitab secondary nebo Tegat nemiten koning'oten ng'atutik nebo Mqueen kaita kon sirindenyon nebo logoiwek kobun Rift Valley murot katam noton ko Elwin Cherop tuyonoton ako koibwech logoiyot nisubu.
Acher kandoichoto kanetik koker kole kaboisie melekwekwak eng oret neititayat ole kasom ichek koker kole kainde konorwet chepkondochoto asikotoretege ichek kasarwek yekaba kamung'et.
Be innovative. Sometimes our schools may not have all that we require, but be innovative. How do you go to the washrooms where our children go for calls? Na hiyo room haina hata mlango. And you expect a girl to go inside there. For my fellow men, I know they can do it. They have no problem. Weka hata Chebire basi zuia ngalau huyu mtoto aende pale ndani kiheshima. We are not saying that is the best, but if it means, please be innovative so that our children can also live in respect. We also expect you to manage your finances well. Not just school finances, but even personal finances. Sometimes it becomes embarrassing to get a case of a principal or a head teacher who is deeply into betting.
Agot kounoto koboru chikilishet kole mitei sukulishek cheite mut eng county nebo Nandi cheisuldae kanetishet chebo kipsomaninik chetindoi kewelinwek cheterter eng borwekwak.
Some of you presented students who had some mental challenges to the normal exam, the KPSEA, and they were admitted to schools. I have handled several cases. Yes, we have those partners who are moving around trying to assist us to identify the visually handicapped children, both in primary and in secondary school.
Kongetege taunitab Kapsabet County nebo Nandi, logoiwekab emet chebo Nenyon TV, kainenyu ko Elwin Cherop.
Yekistoenge noton kongoi mising sirindenyon nebo logoiwek kobun Rift Valley murot katam noton ko Elwin Cherop. Kakomuch komongei nekirubeiwotab president nebo emoni nekikimuch keisto en kandoinatet ne ine kora kandoindetab chamait noton nebo DCP Rigathi Gachagua ako torchi siyet president nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto eng kit nemwoe kole tinyegei ine kebeberta nemiten barak mising ak olietab mwanik netesetai keboronjin en emet komugul. Kong'ololi ak sirikab logoiwek eng kasarta netesetai ak rutoitonyin en emet noton nebo UK kokimit Rigathi Gachagua kole en nguni konyorunen kelchinoik mwanik mising ko chotok chebo anan oliet nekokimuch ketes mising ko mwanik chotok chebo diesel. President William Samoei Ruto en mwa kole nyoru keberta noton nebo chepkondok cheipchin kochut legunyin agenge en agenge. Mwa kora kole nyorunen president kelchin nemiten barak mising koyonjine notok nebo serikalit akoi serikalit anan G2J nebo imbunetab mwanik kong'eten emonitunwek choton akoi emoni en mwa kole noton kotesetai koreu nyalilda neo kot mising en kwenobikab emoni nebo kanaptaet nebo oliet nebo mwanik nekoimuch kobarasta kibagengeit notok nebo EPRA.
That the real issue that faces our country in matters fuel is conflict of interest and state capture. The G2G arrangement is a business arrangement by William Ruto through Gulf Energy to fleece the people of Kenya. And the issue is not even the taxes. The issue is not the transportation costs. The issue is the landed cost of fuel in Kenya. As we speak today, the landed cost of oil in matters petrol is 117 Kenya shillings and diesel is 167 shillings. We have information that is confirmed that in a G2G arrangement that has been negotiated with the companies that are selling oil to Kenya, in the landed cost of petrol, William Ruto pockets 30 shillings per litre, and in diesel, he pockets 40 shillings per litre. This is what we need to discuss. So, although
kasaratan kaimuch Rigathi Gachagua kokochi kurset anan kokon kakwautik chenyolu koib serikalitab emoni asikobit keityi kachuchuchet notok nebo mwanik ne agenge komwa kole nyolu ni President William Samoei Ruto koistoengei akobo nenyorunen kelchinoik chenyoru en oliet notok nebo mwanik. Kora komwa kole nyolu keisto VAT anan chepkondok chekimuch ketesyi aldaet oliet notok nebo mwanik anan VAT agoi anan kiregune notok asikobit keker kele kakimuch ketoret biikab emoni. Mwa kora kole nyolu kora keisto akobo chepkondok chotok chebo aisurut chekimuch kenapta choton ko silingishek 7 asikobit keker kele kakimuch keisto oliet nemiten barak missing nebo mwanik nebune emetab Kenya.
the matatu owners have agreed to have some negotiation, it must start from there. That William Ruto must agree to forego the 30 shillings per litre for petrol and 40 litres of per every litre of diesel. And once that is done, these prices will start going down. They'll start going down. Again, we have indicated that we must remove VAT to 0. Again, that will bring the cost of fuel down. Again, we must remove 7 shillings that has been added to the 18 shillings to make it 25. That will make it go down. The oil marketers are getting 24 shillings per litre. They also must agree to go by half to 12 shillings. If all these measures are implemented, the cost of fuel will come down.
Istaenge ngalala notok nebo party leader nebo chamaitab DCP noton ko Rigathi Gachagua nemiten rutoito en emet nebo UK ko en nguni chitab kolenjin kotesetai President William Samoei Ruto rutoitonyin betusiek oeng en emet noton nebo Kazakhstan ole en nguni kotesetai ngololutik chekimen kot missing chotok chebo kekanapta chorwandit en emet notok nebo Kenya anan en kwen noton nebo emetab Kenya ak emotinwek chotok chemiten Asia. Akot ko noton ko kakimuch kikochi tokset nekim kot missing President nebo emoni Dr. William Samoei Ruto ole kakimuch kikochi tokset notok neboto askari gabluget chebunu emonoton. Akot ko noton ko en nguni kikimiti tetutik chotok chebo kanaptaetab mung'aret en kwen notok nebo emetab Kenya ak emet noton nebo Kazakhstan missing ko en kayaptaetab tuguk chotok chebo kabatisiet cheboto chaik, mauwek, kora kayaptaet notok nebo tuguk cheterter chenyorunen anan chotok chekinyoru en emoni. Akot ko noton komwa President William Samoei Ruto kole emetab Kenya ak emonoton ko kotestai ak chorwandit nemiten paragot missing ko en tetutik chebo kanaptaetab mung'aret, konoraik ak tetutik chebo kanaptaetab legut, kora kanaptaet nebo nyorunet nebo boisionik cheterter en emonoton kobun chenyoru biikab emetab Kenya. Akot ko noton kaita President emonoton komiten en kibagenge ak kandoik cheterter anan delegate chebunu emetab Kenya cheboto minister netelelchin liandit nemie en kwen nebo emetab Kenya ak emotinwekab sang noton ko Musalia Mudavadi koboto kwondo netai ak kandoik cheterter.
I want to assure you that my visit here is deliberate and intentional to elevate the relationship between our two countries, to build on the relationship that already exists, the trade and investment opportunities that are already underway between our two countries. I recognize that there is significant and growing trade relationship between our two countries, export of our tea, our coffee, and other products into your great country, and the possibility and the opportunity that exists to use your country as a gateway to the Euro-Asia region. Your Excellency, Mr. President, let me first and foremost, on my own behalf and on behalf of my delegation, to thank you very much for extending an invitation to me and for the warm and gracious welcome that we have received and the great hospitality extended to us on this very first maiden visit of a Kenyan president to your great country. We have felt the warmth of Astana, the meeting we met in 2023 in New York became a starting point.
Again, audio studio chitab kolinjin mising go mesetab logoiwek notok nebo Nenyon TV ak Nenyon FM ko chang mising logoiwek chekisubi en nguni ibwati ile kimiten ak sirik yak chebo logoiwek ngeten county cheterter ako logoiwek yak chemiten tai kibindi asikobit kegusi ko logoiwek chechang mising chekitesetai kisubi ako en audio studio kolinjan fans chotok chekisubi akobo mbiretab kiptulit mising go chebo Arsenal kole agat mafans chotok chebo Arsenal chotok cheisubi ketesiet notok nebo Nenyon TV ako isaishek kemiten tai kekurenon Cynthia Terer ako testai ketesiet nebo Nenyon TV amun kimiga betut nemie.
Chang tuguk kinyolu iger iboishe decoder nengung nebo Zuku netinye signal ngararan ak boiboiyet kipchulyo en emet komugul. Asimuch iger Nenyon TV ak Nenyon Radio, tetutik chebo lagok, action movies, urerioshek chebo Kenya ak emotunwekab sang kou EPL, La Liga, Serie A en kwenutab alak, Nollywood ak Swahili drama. Oljingei decoder nengung nebo Zuku Satellite TV full kit en silingishek 2,999 kityok. Ako imuch irenewen en kila arawet en silingishek 449 ak itestai